G'day folks, just a little random update for the week. It's a Thursday afternoon and yeah, got in from work and I'm going to do some more tidying up. Yeah, what's new? Well, first of all, if you're into air conditioning and stuff, I suggest you check out that video. I'll post a link in the description because it goes into the details of heating and air conditioning. Not like exactly how a system works, but more the history of it and how it revolutionised the world. So, yeah, well worth watching. It goes through the history of Carrier Corporation, things like that, different types of air conditioning and heating systems, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's well worth watching. Also got a new Matrix screensaver as well. I can't remember who linked that one to me, but it's the best one yet. It's got a full intro sequence and followed by scrolling code, so worth adding to the computers. I'll see if I can find the link for that again. I think it's by meticulous-software.co.uk. Yeah, it is. It's, if you look up Meticulous Software UK, it's under their download section, and again, it downloaded fine. I screened it through AVG and it came up clean, so should be all good. Anyway, I've been fairly busy. I was just playing with something last night, last minute experiment that I was doing with Alex993cc1. He sent me a oh, it was just a very crude schematic that one of his friends had about a ignition coil driver, and I think I overdrove this one and popped my dimmer switch, but it was designed for 120 volts using a 1 to 150 microfarad capacitor, which in this case I used 40, which is probably apparently still too much. Like thinking maybe a microwave capacitor or something, and a pair of ignition coils hooked up together. I'll do some more research on this one before I do a proper video on it. I've managed to blow my $60 dimmer switch, so I need another one of them. Yeah, and I was running it on isolated mains too, just in case there was a feedback or something like that. I don't need 60 kV going back to mains or something. It wasn't putting out much of a spark either. It was pretty anemic across that little spark gap there. Well, actually no, I had it closer and it was fairly anemic, like a big stove igniter. And I widened the gap a bit, and shortly after that magic smoke came out of the dimmer switch with a little bit of a pop, and that was it. Didn't even get a chance to get the camera out. So yeah, shit happens, doesn't matter. As you can see, the Datsun engine's on a trolley too, so I've got to clear the trailer from the doorway here and open the door up and get that out because I want to bring my table back in. It got rained on today and I hadn't put a cover over it. As you can see, I didn't get very far either. But yeah, table got rained on. Bugger. Oh well, nothing a bit of kerosene and a stone won't fix. Run the stone over the surface, take any burrs and other crap off it at the same time. So yeah, that's good. I've got my combustor housing for the turbojet project. It's just an offcut of tube from work, 1/2 metre long, 152mm diameter. I'm going to put a 2.5 inch piece of stainless steel exhaust through the centre of it with flanges at each end, or maybe just a flange at the fuel delivery inlet end, and have the other end just so that the combustor tube, the perforated tube, fits in there nice and neat. So there's an inner and an outer. But that should work quite well. I just have to make up some end flanges and things and fittings, and there's a bit of work in it, but that'll just be a slow burner as I come across bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there for the washing machine too. Won't be long before you hear the sounds of a dying washing machine. Cleaning up, and yeah, more junk for the dump. I gave up trying to put this thing back on, it's too far gone. It's all degraded, so don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, various junk. It's old computer power supplies, dead stuff. Some of the stuff Dad cleaned out, old motorcycle bits. Long range antenna that I'll never use because I never watch TV. More of the usual. I guess I'd better... Well, I think I cleaned most of the oil off. It was pretty dark last night, but yeah, I got rid of most of the oil off this. That was the main objective, was to get in there and clean the sump oil off. Yeah, still a little bit in the tread blocks, but I got rid of most of it. So that's done. Yeah, I'll do that. Put the, or at least get the table inside, and then work on putting that tyre back on. Actually, no bugger, I'll do that now. At least that way, when it gets dark, I can just worry about moving that in. Anyway, I think that's about it. Just tired from work and doing 5-day weeks now, at least 4.5, plus now that we're in daylight saving, I think I'm waking up earlier again and basically going to work at 7, so it's like 7 to 4, 7 to 4:30, that sort of thing. Rack up a few extra hours, and yeah. If anyone on the Mornington Peninsula wants to pick this up as a project, $100 or best offer. So no, making $100 firm. I was going to say 150 or best offer, but $100 firm. Yeah, unless you want to add some sort of equipment to the trade, but then I'm sort of trying to get rid of equipment, not add more. But yeah, it's a good runner, good compression. Carburetor needs a clean up, that sort of thing. It's a good toy engine, but pick up only. I'm not shipping. No time wasters. And I mean it, no time wasters. I've had one before and it was driving me mad. So yes, this engine is available. Yeah. And I'll get into there fairly soon. That's the next objective, work through all that stuff. Still not sure where I'm going to put that Lynx printer. I can't put it in the house because it's always got the smell of methyl ethyl ketone emanating from it. So I'm not sure where to put that one. But I definitely want to keep it. I want to try and get it working again, but the problem is the inks for it are too expensive. It does have a nice display and keypad and everything on it though. I don't know. Maybe I'll junk it, maybe I won't. It's 30 something grand, 35 grand worth of printer. It's not cheap. So that'll do for tonight. There'll be other stuff sorted out and thrown out and autopsied. Most of this stuff's autopsy stuff, including the TV, which has got a bad panel. So yeah, there's a telecom commander system unit there which I want to get into. There's the guts of that big inverter. No, it was a UPS. Somebody wanted the control board off that too, but the fluorescent light up there decided to detach itself from the ceiling one windy night. Obviously the roof sheets and things rattling must have just worked the screws loose, and it dropped down onto the top of this and busted the tube over it and God knows what else. It looks like it smashed some of the connectors, so I'd say that board's toast now. Yeah, I haven't gotten in here to clean up since that happened. There's bits of fluoro tube everywhere. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more. Looks like I need to adjust the white balance on this camera too. Oh shit, I've still got it set in cloudy day mode, so the video might be a little bit dark.